What if I told you, your brain is creating art right now, even if you don't consider yourself an artist? From Picasso's paintings to Einstein's theories, creativity isn't just about art, it's the driving force behind every breakthrough idea. It's what pushed humanity from using stone tools to launching rockets into space. But how does your brain actually generate creativity? And more importantly, can you hack it to become more creative? Stick around because today, on WizzyFacts, we're diving into the fascinating neuroscience of creativity. Before we jump in, hit that like button if you've ever had a crazy idea pop into your head out of nowhere. Let's go. For centuries, people thought creativity was this mystical, almost magical thing, like some kind of divine inspiration. Turns out it's not magic, folks, it's biology. Scientists now know that creativity is a full-brain process, a symphony of neural activity happening in your head. The main players in your brain's creativity orchestra are different regions, each with its own special role to play. We're talking about the prefrontal cortex, the default mode network, the hippocampus, and more. These regions work together, passing ideas back and forth like a cosmic game of hot potato. And just like in the vast expanse of space where stars are born from clouds of gas and dust, new ideas are born from the connections your brain makes. It's a beautiful, messy, and utterly fascinating process. So buckle up, space cadets, as we journey into the inner cosmos of your brain to meet the key players in the creativity game. First up, we've got the prefrontal cortex, or as I like to call it, the CEO of your brain. This is the control center, the command module, the big cheese when it comes to higher-level thinking. It's the part of your brain that helps you plan, make decisions, and, you guessed it, think outside the box. Imagine the prefrontal cortex as the mission control for your creativity. It's constantly gathering information from your senses, your memories, and all the other parts of your brain. It then takes all that data and tries to make sense of it, looking for patterns, connections, and new possibilities. And just like a good CEO needs a team of experts, the prefrontal cortex relies on other brain regions to do its job. It's all about teamwork, folks, even in the brain. So next time you're brainstorming a new invention or trying to solve a complex problem, give your prefrontal cortex a high five. Now let's wander over to a fascinating region of your brain called the default mode network, or DMN for short. This is where things get really interesting. See, the DMN is active when you're not focused on a specific task, when your mind is allowed to wander freely. You know, when you're daydreaming, showering, or just spacing out. It might seem counterintuitive, but some of our most brilliant ideas come to us when we're not even trying. It's like the universe is whispering secrets to us while we're doing mundane things, and the DMN is the cosmic hotline for those whispers. Think about Archimedes discovering the principle of buoyancy while taking a bath, or Newton figuring out gravity after an apple allegedly bonked him on the head. These weren't moments of intense focus, but rather times when their minds were free to wander and make unexpected connections. So, the next time you catch yourself daydreaming, don't fight it. You might just be on the verge of your next big breakthrough. Next stop on our brain tour is the hippocampus, the memory maestro of your brain. Now, you might be thinking, what does memory have to do with creativity? Well, my friends, everything. You see, the hippocampus isn't just a passive storage unit for past experiences. It's an active and essential player in the creative process. It's like the ultimate cosmic DJ, remixing old memories and experiences into something totally new. Think of it this way, every new idea is essentially a remix of old ones. When you encounter a problem or a challenge, your hippocampus goes to work, sifting through your vast library of memories, searching for relevant information and past experiences that can be applied to the situation at hand. The hippocampus helps you connect the dots, drawing on your past experiences to fuel your present creativity. It's the ultimate cosmic collaborator, blending the old with the new to create something fresh and exciting. So, the next time you have a brilliant idea, thank your hippocampus for being such an awesome remix artist. We've all had those moments, right? Those sudden bursts of insight, those Eureka moments when a brilliant idea seems to appear out of thin air. It's like the universe is sending us a telegram, and suddenly, everything clicks into place. But what's really going on in our brains during these moments of creative epiphany? Well, it turns out those Eureka moments aren't as random as they seem. They're the result of all those brain regions we've been talking about working together in perfect harmony. Remember the prefrontal cortex, the DMN, and the hippocampus? They've been hard at work behind the scenes, processing information, making connections, and exploring possibilities. And then, bam! The solution emerges fully formed like a supernova bursting into existence. It's a sudden realization, a shift in perspective, a moment of pure creative brilliance. and it's a testament to the incredible power of the human brain. So next time you have a Eureka moment, know that your brain has been working tirelessly to bring that idea to life. Now let's talk about the mind-blowing connection between art, music, and your brain. Did you know that when you engage in creative activities like painting, writing, or playing music, you're not just expressing yourself, you're literally rewiring your brain? Think of your brain as a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And just like different exercises target different muscle groups, different creative activities stimulate different parts of your brain. When you paint, sculpt, or draw, you're activating the visual processing centers of your brain, enhancing your spatial reasoning skills and your ability to perceive the world around you. Music, on the other hand, is like a full-body workout for your brain, engaging your auditory cortex, your motor cortex, and even your emotional centers. It's a symphony of neural activity that can boost your memory, improve your language skills, and even make you more empathetic. So pick up that paintbrush or instrument and start creating. Alright, now that we know how creativity works, let's talk about how you can boost yours. Remember, creativity isn't just for artists and musicians, it's a fundamental human ability that can be nurtured and expanded. It's like a muscle that gets stronger with exercise. First hack, embrace boredom. That's right, give your brain some downtime to wander. Put away your phone, step away from the screens, and let your mind wander freely. Go for a walk in nature, take a long bath, or just stare out the window and let your thoughts drift. You might be surprised at what creative insights bubble up when you give your brain a break from the constant stimulation of the digital world. Second, cultivate curiosity. Ask questions, explore new topics, and challenge your assumptions. The more curious you are about the world, the more creative you'll become. And finally, don't be afraid to fail. Some of the greatest discoveries and inventions came from mistakes and happy accidents. So, embrace failure as a necessary part of the creative process and never stop experimenting. Unleash your inner Da Vinci and let your creativity soar. So the next time you're feeling not creative enough, remember, your brain is a creative machine. You've got the prefrontal cortex, the DMN, the hippocampus, and a whole universe of neural networks just waiting to be activated. If you enjoyed this cosmic journey into the creative brain, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a mind-blowing episode from WizzyFacts. And before you go, try one of our creativity hacks and comment your results. Let's unlock the creative genius within each of us, one cosmic idea at a time.